So I'm Jason Goldberg, the massage therapist, and I'm just telling a bit about the story that brought me to this point in my career. And it is a career. When you commit to becoming a body worker, it takes over your mind, soul, and body. And it is a vehicle for you to deliver what you find in your deepest, most intimate thoughts and your feelings. It's a way of expressing the essence of your heart and your spirit to the world in a professional way. So I just decided that it was the best combination of self-expression and professionalism that I could find. Being an active individual entering my late 40s, about to turn 50, I found that self-care, self-healing, and alternative methods to finding a road to mental and physical health were going to be first and foremost on my list of priorities, so that I could be there for my family, my sister's children, my mother, and my other sister, when we lost her father in 2008, is when I decided to do some reflection, soul searching, and taking a good hard look in the mirror and finding out what it was that I really wanted to do and what were my gifts and how could I deliver those to the world. So I traveled a lot and I got some massages. I started riding my bike extensively around the Albuquerque, New Mexico area and beyond. Anytime I would go on a vacation, I would rent a bicycle. I would find hikes, and just something I inherited from my parents is being a natural walker. So I walk, and I find that it's a good way to clear my mind. It's a good way to get some fresh air, and it's also even a slow way, but not always efficient way. But most of the days in New Mexico, over 300 of them are conducive weather-wise to either riding bike, walking, or some combination of bus. And then the Uber and Lyft apps appeared, so I am well taken care of in the transportation department, because during massage school I sold my car. Sold it halfway through so I could use the rest of my inheritance to pay for my tuition, and I never regretted it. I excelled at massage school. I met some really dynamic young people who were passionate about what they were going to do, and it was the first time since I graduated from college that I really felt like part of the workforce, not a position against it or some kind of competitor with parents to indoctrinate our society with what was supposed to be scientific and academic thought, and really is just a public level of education. And I wanted to reach far beyond that. I wanted to be my authentic self and cohort with other healers and naturopaths in the area. So I started on social media, and I got all my clients, and I enjoyed some success, some acceleration. Started defining my policies and procedures so that I could set boundaries and become more of who I was, increase my strength, and find a job that I could commit to for the long term until I was an old man. And then I found that there were some revolutionary changes in American society in 2016. The one that affected me most directly was the closure of the massage section of Craigslist. So I could no longer advertise for a few bucks a week. I had to advertise for either a lot of money on Google and Facebook, or M2M apps, or I would have to create my own content, go out into the world, frequent gyms, frequent mixers, frequent business to business, and seek and find my new clientele, who was going to include women and who was going to include people who wanted to invite me to their home. And now that I live in Uptown, I have a large, like over 50% space dedicated to my reception office, so I can find out how we're going to work together and onboard you as a client, and a less than 50% living space. But that was my decision to counterbalance my business with my personal life.